Hi, Miss Banks.
Hey.
Thanks so much for joining us today on the PLT podcast.
It's my pleasure.
I've been so excited to get you here.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to see that you've got your hair in the colour right now. If you can't see right now, it's pink. And what's the other colour? Like purple?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
You like to change your colour of hair a lot, don't you?
Yeah, that's my thing.
I'm
I like
feeling
colours.
it.
Thank you.
So I want to start by getting to know you a little bit and like your background. So you're from South London.
Yeah.
And you've been a rapper now for how long?
I've been rapping since I was like 12. And
oh my God.
25 now. It's about 13 years, yeah.
Wow. I actually heard you, I think I'm going to say this wrong, but you wrote your first bar aged 11.
Yeah, actually, so yeah, 11.
No!
I was writing from early. It's so weird. Like, my uncle was into drum and bass, so he made me write a verse one time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm a bit embarrassed, but you need to explain to me what exactly a bar is, because I feel like I know. So like people say like 16 bars.
Yeah.
But what's an actual bar?
So a bar is like one bar. It's like a count. It's like a count. So like it's obviously it varies depending on the tempo of the beat. If it's a fast beat or a slow beat, whatever. 100 beats per minute, all this music. Yeah, it's irrelevant.
So it is a little bit confusing then.
Sometimes, yeah, but it's how can I explain it? It's like one sentence.
Okay.
In a rap. So if I say something 4 times and it's got 4 different rhyming words at the end, that's 4 bars. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
Can you give me an example? Can you teach me a little bit?
She's
like, I don't think I can teach you.
I got a single called Snack, yeah.
Yes, I'm obsessed.
So the singy bit in the beginning of my verse, stepped in looking like a snack. That's 1 bar. Big boy, can you handle that? That's 2 bars. Down, ride you like a Cadillac. 3, yeah. Yeah, baby, that's a fact. 4, after 2, tell me what you want to do. Yeah, that's it.
Can you just carry on? I mean, I can listen to that all day.
I got to do it better. That's a bar, basically.
Thank you very much for that. I feel like I finally know. And do you know what? I've wondered that for a long time. I just needed someone to confirm it. So you've done that. Thank you very much.
And you can count it up now.
That's it. I'm going to count every single one of your songs. Like, stepped in, looking like I'm going to be doing it.
Yeah, her verse was an 8 bar, 16.
That's where it comes from then?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So like one verse. I could talk about this for days.
A lot of verses are 16s, yeah.
So it was right, like 16 is like a known thing. People sing about 16 bars, don't they?
I always I try to you're too funny. I follow those like not it's because it's not a rule, but it's the norm, like 16, 8 bars. I like even numbers. Not all the time because I don't like 12 bars and stuff that are a bit off, but I like that. Even if I mess around with the arrangement of a song, I like to follow 16 bars, 8 bars.
That's so interesting.
Simple, yeah.
Do you know every song I listen to, I'm going to be thinking about bars now.
Trust me.
Every single song.
Sometimes you lose count, it's a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so you were into music from a very young age, but who did you kind of look up to when you were, like, let's say 11 years old? Who were the artists that you really enjoyed listening to?
I really loved Lauryn Hill. Okay. I really loved Little Kim.
Yes.
Miss Dynamite.
Yes, Miss Dynamite.
Yeah, loved Miss Dynamite. Foxy Brown, Estelle. I loved Lisa Mafia from So Solid Crew.
Loved Lisa Mafia. Yeah. What was that track she sang?
Lisa Mafia. No. Don't want to see. I can't even go up there.
I feel like we could talk about this. I'm a soldier. Drop us in the club and it's all over. Oh.
See? Proper TBT feels, isn't it? It's like that was a vibe. She was proper lit.
That was so good.
Sometimes people forget, like I looked up to a lot of female rappers, a lot of female artists, like they really inspired me. Yeah. It was nice to see women like hold themselves with the guys. Yeah.
Like yourself now.
Yeah. That's what I like to do.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot. You mentioned a few big girls there, but like your favourite UK rapper when you were or artist as a child, who was that?
Probably Miss Dynamite.
Yes, Miss Dynamite.
I loved her when I was younger.
I loved
so many of her songs. Miss Dynamite and Estelle.
What about US?
I loved Jay-Z.
Yes.
Love Jay-Z.
Everyone loved Jay-Z.
And I'm still studying him till today. Like, there's more albums that I need to listen back to. Yeah, for sure. Like, he's done a lot. Like, yeah, he's major. But I loved Jay-Z. And yeah, I loved Little Kim. Who was from the US that I probably missed out that I really loved growing up? Yeah, probably just them.
They're the main ones, the main two. Okay, I like that. And how do you think rap has maybe changed since you were younger? Do you think it's changed at all?
I definitely think it's changed. I feel like, obviously, as time goes, like, people evolve, the subjects matter change. Yeah. But, like, it's different now. Like people used to, and not like I don't like it because I do love simple songs a lot of the time. But people are not as lyrical as they used to be. And the message is not like always that serious or that deep. It's much more basic. It's, I guess hunger for like lyricism has died down. People just like catchy songs, things they can sing along to, which I think is amazing in a sense, but you still need a balance. Kind of miss back in the day, like people speaking with a message like KRS-One, all of that.
So is that what you try to like implement into your music, like a message?
Yeah, I like to have a balance because like my latest single is really fun, super easy. I freestyled majority of it in the studio. Yeah.
Shut up. You freestyled that?
Yeah. I used to really love, well, when I was younger, I was really good at it. And then when I first started writing like properly, when I started becoming an artist, I'd write at home a lot because I was obviously, couldn't really afford studio time. So when I was going in, I was making sure I'm using that time so wisely. So I would write before I go in so I can really perfect my performance and delivery.
Oh my God.
But now obviously because I work with loads of producers, I'm always in the studio, so I can just be free. I can go in and start writing, working on projects when I arrive. So I started freestyling again because I just felt more natural. Like I hate like overthinking about a subject or what should this concept be, whereas if you go in the booth and just say anything that comes to you, that's what's probably on your heart or on your mind subconsciously. So I freestyled it. So Snap was super easy. Like that's one of the easiest songs I've made, but
and that song's gone off.
Yeah,
like
it's
what's
crazy.
The YouTube views on that right now? It's like,
it's like
1.3 million or something. It's
already
massive.
Yeah, it's actually amazing for me because I'm like, there's other times when I'm trying so hard and people don't really care. People don't really care, but that's
I'm sure there's people that do, but you have a sort of balance.
It's a balance, but it's a blessing. But I still like to, if you watch other stuff like my Fire in the Booth, I'm very much speaking on other deeper matters, and I'm a very conscious person in general. So I try to show both sides because you can be fun, you can be sexy, flirty, and then you could also be like really deep and tell your story and your view on things in society. I think that's important.
That's very, very interesting. I like that you've got that kind of balance there. We spoke about who you looked up to when you were younger.
Yeah.
Who do you think you kind of look up to now? Is there anyone that kind of inspired you in the industry now?
I love what a lot of the females are doing. Like Nicki Minaj, always loved her. Always loved her. Like she's amazing. And it's just nice to see female rappers doing big things. Like even Cardi B winning a Grammy. I think that's amazing. Like we haven't had a female rapper win a Grammy in like 20 years. So that's really good to see. All the girls on the come up right now, they just inspire me. Like, obviously, I love all the rappers, sorry guys, but I love my females. Like, I love like Megan Thee Stallion, Steph London, Asian Doll, all these people like on the come up. They really like, when I see the girls going hard, they inspire me. There's so many. Yeah.
And do you think there's been a change there? So we spoke about how the industry's changed. Do you think there's been a change with the way women are respected in music and in the rap industry now?
Defo. And I feel like women are not having it no more as well. Everyone's just like, I'm here, this is what I'm saying, this is how I feel, this is my expression, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's getting harder for men to like, well, not only men, but it's getting harder for people to box women in and tell women, be like this, do that. Because like, people just don't care anymore.
They're not having it.
Yeah, they're not.
Now, you mentioned Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
The queen herself.
Yes.
We've got to talk about, of course, you stepped on stage with her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a moment in your career. Like, what a moment. How did that feel for you? Like, just explain the experience to me.
It was crazy. Like, I've been watching her since I was 14. So just over like 10 years. So for her to even reach out and then to join her on stage was like, it's like, tick off my bucket list. It's one of the craziest things ever, and I still don't think it's really fully sunk in.
Really?
Yeah, it hasn't.
How was it, like that actual moment? Just can you explain to me maybe in like some words, like 3 words, how you felt in that moment going on stage?
Excited, nervous, and pumped.
Love it. You were nervous?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine you to be nervous.
I'm always nervous.
Really?
Before I go on stage, 100%.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
It's like, it's a weird thing because people are paying money to come out and see people. Yeah. It's like you want to make sure people leave feeling entertained.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? It was worth me coming at my house today, even though it was raining, even though there was traffic, even though I had to get on a packed train. I'm always thinking about the supporters and considering them. So I'm always nervous. But as soon as I go on stage, I'm in the mode because all that matters is me putting on a good show. Yeah. So
I think the reception of the audience and the crowd, it looked from an outsider's point of view amazing. Like, they were buzzing when you stepped on stage. How did it feel for you?
It was really good. It was crazy because there was a slight technical difficulty and my verse didn't come on. So, like, Nicki started going crazy. She was just like, listen, if you don't have Miss Banks' verse ready...
Was that what that
someone's
was?
Getting fired, yeah. And I was like, I could imagine, I didn't realise until everyone told me after, but I was like, what's going on? So I imagine, like, I had my in-ears in, but I still couldn't even hear her because I was just like, man, like, where's my verse? So, but that actually worked in my favour because
it got it all like hyped. Yeah. That's it. I saw her like shouting to the audience and like shouting you on and things, but I didn't realise it was actually a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you did incredible.
Thank you.
Now, you spoke about how it came about. So I want to know, how did you getting on stage with Nicki Minaj happen? Like, I heard she blew up your Instagram, like just commenting on every single picture. I heard she's a big fan of Miss Banks, which is incredible. But how did it actually happen? Like, did she slide into your DMs?
She actually tweeted one of my lyrics one time, yeah. And I just woke up in the morning, I was in Leeds, I had a show. And it was weird because just the night before, in my hotel, when I got back from the show, I was watching a film she's in with Cameron Diaz called Another Woman. So imagine that. And then the next day, and we literally snapped it like that we was watching it. Then the next morning I woke up and everyone's like tweeting me congratulations, and I was just like, what did I do? And then I saw she had tweeted my lyrics. I was like, no, this is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was in hysterics, like,
I bet.
Oh my God. Because I'm a big fan of her. Like, I've been a big fan of her for years. So I couldn't believe it.
And then where did it go from there? Did it kind of like you built a relationship? Like, how did the performance come about?
We was going back and forth over Twitter like the whole day. Yeah, because I was replying and she was saying something else and I was saying something else. Like, listen, you knew that I was going to see this and be like crazy excited.
That's
and
insane.
then she was just like, you know, like when I come to the UK, like we should link up on the tour. And I was just like, I would support you by any means necessary. And then she followed me. She followed me on Instagram. And then, it was crazy because I was like, it's just mad. I think I was trending or something. And then I was like, this is a lot. Like, what is going on? I was on MTV URL show in the US. And I was just like, this is like, I was just like, what is happening? So, that's how it came about.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Now, we've heard, of course, which I know you're going to be aware of, we've heard there may be a track coming.
Yeah.
Can you confirm or deny? Is it happening?
I can't say anything.
I knew that was it.
Me and Nicki's been working on a few stuff. Yeah, I sent her some ideas. So
amazing. So we look forward to what's coming out. I hope there is something because I think you two together are just incredible, absolute fire. So she
knows when she's ready. Who to call? I'm always waiting.
Miss Banks is ready.
Yeah.
So you've also collaborated with some incredible people with the likes of Stormzy and Tiny Temper.
Yeah.
But who haven't you worked with already that you would love to work with?
I want to work with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah?
See if she sees this.
Megan Thee Stallion, if you're listening. Babes, come on.
Yeah.
Hit up Miss Banks.
I think she's epic. She's tall like me. She's repping for the fit girls. Yeah, I like her.
So that's where it's going. You're going to, what would you like to do? A track?
Definitely a track.
Oh
something sexy.
Yeah.
She has a verse, I have a verse, maybe a little back-to-back.
Ooh, okay, well, we hope.
Little 16 bar.
Oh, there we go. We got the 16 bars back in there. I'll be counting them, don't you worry. Okay, and another huge highlight this year for you is, of course, the Brits.
Yes.
Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, you stepped on stage with Little Mix.
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience.
That was, like, crazy. You know what? Like, thank God, because that was just before the Nicki tour.
Yeah.
So it prepared me because that was my first time performing in front of, like, 22,000 people, millions watching at home.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't know what it was going to be like, but it was epic. Like, Little Mix are so lovely, so humble. Like, I remember meeting them at rehearsals and just all there, like, hair tied up, no makeup, just getting on with it.
Getting it
like,
done.
rehearsing all day, do you know what I mean? And, it was lovely. Again, I was nervous.
Yeah.
But I rehearsed so much, I just knew that this was showtime, it's go time. And once I had finished performing, I was like, oh my God, I could do this again. Yeah.
And the Brits as well, like the Brits is massive, especially as a UK artist to go on to the Brits. Like, how was that feeling for you? And like, what did your family think? What was the reaction?
Oh, my family was so proud. They were so happy. Everyone tuned in. And it was a big deal for me. It was amazing. And I hope I can go on the stage again, touch the Brit stage again.
Yes.
As soon as possible. But I'm really grateful for it. And yeah, it was just amazing because I'd done the remix and originally I thought I was just going to perform, and then we actually released the official remix.
Yeah.
So I'd done the Woman
That's
Like Me
it.
remix out now.
It's out there. It's on Spotify. I was listening to it the other day.
Yeah, thank you.
It's good.
It's the normal version and there's the Beat Freaks version, which is a bit more of a little R&B twist. And yeah, it was so nice, man. Like, yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Have you been in touch with them like again?
Yeah. I spoke to Leanne the other day. And Jessie was really lovely as well. All of them lovely, to be honest, but really like Jessie because she's an Essex girl. She's from London.
Yes.
So, you know, I understand the vibe. Yeah, they were really cool. Really, really cool.
But that as well, correct me if I'm wrong, that came from social media as well, was it? Because there was a tweet.
Yeah.
There was the tweet that came from Little Mix, like, Miss Banks, you ready? You stepped on stage with this kind of thing. Tell me about that.
I think someone had put me forward, but they were still kind of looking through artists.
Yes.
And then they tweeted me and I was just like, no way, shut up.
Like, and then the Brits responded like...
Yeah, because I was in a meeting and I was just like, what? And then no one had confirmed anything, so I was thinking this is crazy. But yeah, Twitter's where it's happening, boy.
That's it. Twitter is absolutely popping. With that, do you feel that social media's kind of had a positive impact on your career?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes I'm tired of it. Like even now, like, can't be arsed. Until I'm dropping out the next single, sometimes I don't even want to go in there. Like, but it's definitely helped. It's definitely positive for business, 100%. Yeah.
Because I think that's the interesting conversation. Like, social media at the minute especially is getting quite a bit of backlash for the negatives, which, you know, they're real.
Yeah.
But then the positives, what to like a young artist or to anyone working on themselves, is that you can sort of promote yourself. Would you agree?
For sure. And like, who knows, you might just like going to eat at nice places and wearing nice outfits, and before you know it, you can start blogging.
You've got
you can
a career.
become you're an influencer because people are looking at you, they're watching you, they're interested in your lifestyle, and people want to follow it in a sense. So it's like, it's a good thing. I feel like there's money to be made on there, and you just have to be level-headed. And I enjoy like looking good. I've always enjoyed looking good from BBM days when you just had the, you know what I mean?
BBM days.
Before Instagram, before iPhone. Like, I've always enjoyed
Those
that.
are the days.
Like, so it's like, it's cool. Like, yeah, it's nice. You just got to know how to use it and a balance.
And what advice would you give to any young artists out there wanting to make it maybe into the music industry or into the rap industry?
I would say be yourself, be confident, love yourself, and just graft and make music that truly moves you. Not what you think is like just good. When you listen to it, does it give you a vibe? Do you want to turn up? Do you know what I mean? Because no matter how your music does, when you put it out to the public, if it moves you first, you'll always be proud of it. So I think that's important. Make sure you work on yourself, work on your music, get it to the best you can, and make sure it moves you.
That's a big message there. Thank you for that. Now we've got to talk about PLT, of course. So you have just released something very exciting with a certain Will.i.am and a couple of other very exciting girls. So tell me a little bit about that.
So, the PrettyLittleThings.
I'm dying inside right now.
Yes,
so happy.
It's me, Lady Leisha, Lioness, and Will.i.am. Jumpy song, talking about songs that move you. That is the one.
That is the one.
I can hear it in the clubs. And yeah, it was amazing experience.
And how was the process? Like, how did it all come about? And what has the process been like with you working with PrettyLittleThing, working with Will.i.am?
It was crazy at first because I literally started working on the project straight after Brits and I had to fly to LA like the next day, as in like minimal sleep. Yeah, it was a lot. But I was excited because it was my first time in LA.
No, where was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah, it was. I proper enjoyed it. I was like, girl, I'm in Cali.
The weather's a bit different to the UK.
Yeah.
Nice.
To be fair, people would do gas it because it wasn't that hot when I went.
Are you joking?
Yeah, sorry people in LA. But yeah.
Must have been having a freak moment.
Yeah, I was like, what?
As if you've gone there and it's not sunny.
It looked sunny, deceiver.
But it was cold.
It was cold, a little bit, yeah. But I enjoyed it. And it was just nice to be in the studio with the girls.
Yeah.
Leisha and Lioness actually are two girls I actually looked up to on the come up, more so as I got older.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to work with them, nice to work with Will.i.am. And yeah, it was different, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, now Miss Banks, we could not get you here today on the podcast without asking you to give us a little taste of the track.
You set me up.
You're up to it? You're going to do it?
Wait, so I've got to rap the verse?
A little rap. Go on, give us a little taste. Oh, I'm so excited.
Where?
Do you want me to give you a beat? No, I'm not going to try that. Clap like this. Yeah. Oh, I feel pressured.
Yeah, that can work. Hey, I do my thing, I get it in. Hella talk, where you at, drop a pin. Big stats, aren't do thin. Bust it down, Tatiana, make it bling. Rolling with some bull, they ain't messing with him. Playing with me, you don't know what kind of trouble you in. Real bad chick, pretty little thing. Money calling only time I hear the phone ring.
That's the bit. Money calling every time I hear the phone ring. That's our bit.
Yeah.
Miss Banks, that was amazing. I couldn't even concentrate on my clapping because I was losing my head over you.
You had it though. Rhythm was good.
I feel like I lost it a few times. I was like, shit, I might be clapping.
That
was amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's got me excited. If that's not got you excited at home listening for the track, you need to go and download it now. Where can everyone listen to it?
Everywhere, available everywhere. YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, how you want it, where you want it, you can get it.
Go and get that track. Go and listen to it. I am so buzzing over that now. I've lost where I am. The track isn't the only thing you've been doing there, is it?
No.
So you've also just released a collection with PLT.
Yes.
The Pretty Little Things featuring will.i.am and yourself, Lioness, Lady Leisha. Oh my God, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Tell me about it.
So we came into the office and we spoke to the guys. It was like, this is what we want. This is how we want it to look. And, you know, like, I feel like we all represent different ladies. Like, even I like to think of myself like a fit girl myself, but Lioness or Ness is representing for the fit ladies, Leisha for the petite, and I feel like me, the tall. I represent the tall girls. So it was nice to come together, and it's just so authentic because when we done the song, no one even thought about that. But then when it came to collection, it's like, oh my God, we actually all represent different sides. Yeah. And, you know, me and Ness come from London, but Leisha's from Brum, and it's like, it's crazy how it's all come together. But I'm so excited. It looks so good. It's everything I wanted it to be. And yeah, I can't wait for everyone to get their bits.
And how was the shoot? How was like going through the shoot of the collection? Because you actually shot it in the same place the music video was shot, right?
But it's crazy because when we done the music video, it was so cold.
Oh, you joke? Well,
yeah, but
English weather for us.
I know, right? But the shoot was lovely. It was sunny, and I feel like it just made everything look better. Hair, pieces, everything looked good.
I love that. And what is your favourite thing about the collection?
I feel like it caters to us. Mm-hmm. Like, when I'm talking to everyone at PLT about edits and how I want stuff to fit, I felt like finally, because it's my collection, I had that say. Yeah. Like, maybe I could have this a bit longer, or consider the fitting is true to size, because I'm a bit shaped different. Like, I always have problems with hips and waist ratio. I'll get something bigger and then it's just massive on the waist, but I feel like everything fits really good.
That's amazing.
And it's just the type of clothes I like. Like, I love two pieces, I love vinyl, I love luminous colours. That's my thing. Yeah. So, and I think it's very much on trend. So. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so a message to anyone buying the collection. It's out now. You can shop it online at PrettyLittleThing.com. Yes. A message to anyone who's buying it. What would you say?
Especially to my tall girls, I made this for you because I know what it's like to have swinging trousers. So just enjoy.
There's something for everyone.
Yes, for everyone.
I love that. Okay, now there's no question that you are a huge deal right now. You are doing a hell of a lot. I think this podcast just explains to people how much you're doing. But what is your support system like? Who do you sort of turn to when you need to talk about what's going on, when you're stressed, when you're busy? Who are them people in your life?
My mum.
Mm-hmm. Strong female?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just yesterday I was on the phone to her for hours. Like, my mum is the one. We talk every day, like, but my mum, yeah, she's got me. She's got me a lot, actually. I'm a bit funny though. I don't really like talking much to people, but yeah, my family and my friends, they got me. Yeah.
Don't like talking much to people, but the rest.
I don't. Especially like about like when I'm going through it, but yeah. I've got a strong support system. Yeah. My family and my friends are really
And what about your boyfriend? Because, of course, on Instagram and on social media, he seems like he supports you a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He seems so supportive. Tell me a little bit about him.
So, Lawrence.
Hey,
Lawrence.
Hope you're listening.
In it. But he's very supportive.
Yeah.
Big him up. He's actually the British champ right now.
He's a boxer. Tell us.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Undefeated.
Oh my God. Undefeated?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And you actually walked out for one of his fights, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get this from my boyfriend. I'll kill me. You ring walked?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Sorry, is he a boxing fan?
He's a boxing fan. He's a fan.
What was that you said?
I know.
Like, ring walk is alright. It's alright. Ring walk is good. Yeah. I ring walked him out. And you
like rapped on the way out, didn't you? What was the song?
Hood Bitch.
That's one of my
Instead of
favourite
an
songs,
a star. Thank you. I really like that song.
I love that song.
I like it.
I feel like I can sing it now.
Coming from the hood, bitch. Just the hood. Coming from the hood. Hey. That's literally, it's like the girls. It was made for the girls coming from the council estates.
I love
if you're
the
not from
video
the
as
council estates, you can feel it. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, because I've done it in my old area.
It's so good. I love the vibe of the track, and it just gets me going. So I know it does everyone else.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a hype track. In the murk, free door, boss galore, Souls tripping on the floor, and I keep it raw. Yeah,
I got the click going for you.
You actually got it there. You got a bars, you got a click, you got a clap.
Tell you what,
and you're on beat.
I'm just sending you
might
my
as well
little
just
rap.
come to
I'm just
studio.
gonna send it over to you.
Yeah, let's do it straight. No long to.
Okay, and I've also heard you're very big into like horoscopes, so I'm going to be really cheesy here. I
I
hope I'm right.
You're so right.
Yeah?
How'd you know?
I just know. You know, I got to do this, haven't I? You know. So would you say with you and Lawrence, did the stars align?
Yes. I'm very much, because I'm an Aries and he's a Sag.
Oh.
So if anyone that knows, yeah.
I'm a Sag.
Are you?
So, I mean, you like Sages?
I love
Yes.
Sages. Yeah. I do. No,
I'm
really.
so happy with that.
Yeah, no, I love Sages. I don't know how, like, because Aries guys are a bit funny, I was going to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, they're cool. I like them, but
so that's it. The Aries and like Sagittarius, are they meant to get on with each other?
yeah,
I'm not very like big into.
Yeah, we're supposed to be high, like in compatibility, like very high. But I feel like that. Like I feel like with Lawrence, like from the first day I met him, I've always got along with him.
Yeah.
And like for me, he's easy to understand, like because we just get along. He gets me, I get him.
Yeah.
And like I love Sagittariuses.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what's next for you two? Like, what's the future holding, or are you playing it quite chill right now?
Yeah, really chill.
Mm-hmm.
I like just moving at a nice pace, never forcing anything. And we're both working really hard.
Yeah.
So it just is what it is. He's got goals, I got goals. And who knows?
Exciting.
They might just join up together.
I do hope so. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens for you two guys next. But what is happening for you in the future now? Like I said, you're not messing about. You are doing some big things right now, and I can only see the future getting bigger.
Thank
so what
you.
is next? What's up and coming?
More singles. My next single should be coming out really soon. And I've got a project coming out in the summer.
Ooh.
So yeah, you guys look out for that. It's going to be really good. I've put a lot of time and effort into it. My heart and soul poured. Yeah, but it's just like, it's different from my last mixtape as well. It's just party vibes, very empowering, fun. I just like girls to listen to me and feel like bossed up. Like that's my whole aim. Just feel like a boss. You look fly. You're doing your thing. Looking clean heart, all of that, I'm with it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Can you tell us anything about what that might be?
What, the project?
Can you give us a hint or
It's
a clue?
mixtape.
It's a mixtape.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what is the definition of a mixtape?
So a mixtape is similar length to an album.
Okay.
But it's not supposed to be as taken as serious as an album.
Ooh.
But over time, we've actually lost the definitions of the names. Because like mixtapes literally was about tape cassettes back in the day.
That's where the confusion comes from for me.
Yeah, that's where the word mixtape comes from. But now people just, if they have a mixtape, it probably has a lot of covers on it, like no original music. But mine will have all original music, but obviously it's not album. But then also like there's EP, which is extended playlist, which is like really short. It can only be half an hour long.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're teaching me so much today, honestly.
Yeah, it can only be like half an hour long. As long as those tracks fit in half an hour, that's an EP. A lot of times, like only 3 songs or 5 songs. And then an LP is a long playlist, which is an album.
Oh my God, that's what it actually stands for. LP, long playlist. What's EP stand for?
Extended playlist.
Extended playlist.
So usually EPs come after like singles, which is extended playlist of the single.
Yeah. Oh my God, well I can't wait for that to come out for you. So you've got your mixtape coming out.
Yes.
Will there be any touring, any performances involved?
Well, I'm doing a few festivals this year. Yeah.
Okay, well we look forward to that. Tell us about the festivals. Can you announce any of that yet?
Yeah, but my memory is really bad, so sorry.
So just get Googling what festivals Miss Banks is going to be at.
I'm going to be everywhere. Like I got a festival in Bristol. Why don't I remember the name? It's really bad. But yeah, I got like one SW4, and I'll be making a few appearances. You might just see me pop out on stage with a few people. I hope I see you
with a few people. Oof, tell you what, if it's anything like what you've been up to for the past 6 months, I can't wait to see what the next 6 months is going to be like, and forever going to be like. So
I'm excited. 2019 has been my best year.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to keep going, keep working. The grind don't stop.
Miss Banks, it's been amazing getting to know you today. Thank you so much for coming in. You've taught me so much. I knew this was going to be so much fun, and it really has been.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you very much. And to everybody listening, go and shop the collection now, the Pretty Little Things collection. It's live on site on prettylittlething.com, and go and stream the track because you do not want to miss it. Now, Miss Banks, you came through looking like a snack.
Thank you.
How about you sign off this podcast for us?
Cool. It's your girl, Miss Banks. Thank you guys for listening to the PLT podcast Behind Closed Doors. Make sure you tune in for the next one.
That's a wrap.